So humbled, yeah. It's ridiculous to hear those words after Dylan Thomas and Rumi, and it makes you wonder why you even write anymore, because it's all been said. It's all done. I'll start with a little thought I have based on that sort of humbleness, and thank all of you, because you've given the best gift you can give, which is your time, your attention, and your heart. I am constantly aware of all the living and dying that has gone into this moment. And I am fighting as hard as I can to give as much as I have received. So thank you. Thank all of you for that. Poems are cool, right? Because even if they don't make sense to you in the moment, they're true. They're always true. Someone wrote them, honestly. They needed to put something on paper. So it's true. I had shared from a series. I met this girl, and this girl became this being, and this being is very special to me. And I promised her one day that I would write her a poem a day for a year. It was intense. It was really intense, and I did every day, and I wrote them on a different sort of thing. And you can pass these around. There's 11 of them. Can I please get 11 back? And sometimes I drew things, and sometimes I printed things, and typewriters, and some are on leaves, and it's 365 things that I gave her, and then I would also put them on the internet and take a picture of everything. And one was on my hand, and I just took a picture of my hand. Some are shitty. A lot are really shitty, probably. You know, like, you gotta write a poem a day. It's fucking super hard. Yeah. Now I'm writing a limerick a day. It's so much easier. That's what I've graduated to, is a limerick a day. I'll start with the first poem I ever wrote her. It has nothing to do with the series. It was the first night she stayed over, and then she left to go to work, and I wrote, "This is just to tell you that I wear more than just your socks. It's true. This is just to tell you that sometimes I wear your dress too. You told me to make myself at home. You told me to call it our home. So I thought I should know it like you do. That's why I made a bubble bath when you were gone, and I held myself like you would, tight, tighter. Told myself how great I was, with nothing to prove, how perfect this moment was. I loved myself like you would love me in a holy way. I sang a gospel hymn, and I cooked myself a meal. I practiced and prayed all the things you would do so I could love me just like you love me. Like you will always love me in our home, in our hearts. I'll be napping in our bed. Wake me if you need me." I started with that, and I really wanted to start with something else. Charles D'Ambrosio has a quote. He says, "Where exactly do you put your hands on somebody who hurts everywhere?" And I wrote, "Within them. You lay yourself gently within them, and you give them all you have, so they no longer have to hold all that stuff that was never theirs to begin with." The first poem I ever wrote in the series was in Big Sur at Julia Pfeiffer Burns State Park. I was on mushrooms. I made a promise. I sat looking over the water, and I wrote, "Eden Malin, you are worth it. You float above my head. I don't have to try so hard. I won't try so hard." That was book one. Book 40. On cold mornings when you are gone, I feel you closer than my neck vein. I think of your veins, wide open veins, thick ocean blue, sky blue running through me. I suck on them. They are filled, full to bursting. If in my possession, I will always drink you. On cold mornings when you were gone, I get curious. If you had me, what would you do to me? How would you use me? How does it help you to know anything about me? What is warmth? Do you need warmth? Snow makes things perfect unless it burns your bones, unless the base of your spine says it isn't so. On cold mornings when you are gone, I get to say, I don't want to. I never want to end. I don't want to know missing you. We are the lovers whose bodies smell of each other, who think the same thoughts without the need of speech, who send kisses across continents via the blessed moon. Had you asked me where I saw myself in 10 years or in 10 days, I would have said no idea, because I didn't know or care. But now, ask me where my heart will be in 10 years or even 50, and I'll gladly, easily, and surely say with you. On cold mornings when you are gone, I have created a need for you. Without thought, my body gets hungry for you all the time. I want to be connected to you, member to member. I want you. I want your weight. I want your breath. I want your sweat. On cold mornings when you are gone, I want you to come home. I was 40. She picked all of these. These are her favorites. Yeah, these are her favorites. So I'm just following orders. She's not here because she's doing a play in Portland. Portland Center Stage. She's doing Vanya and Sonia and Masha and Spike. And she wishes she could be here. That's why I'm filming it. I'm going to send it to her and check my antenna. I got to check my antenna. It's checked. Book 117, carding. It's called carding. Carding is a special process for purifying cotton, an aggressive action for the impurities that cannot be easily removed, the beating of cotton for the removal of contamination, ultimately resulting in a soft touch. The same phenomenon takes place in the heart, a beating per se, that separates us, makes up fly about until all the impurities sticking to us are dropped down by gravity, until all that's left is a pure, fluffy heart, a little cloud of heaven spun with sugar. This is our assignment, carding till quintessence. It might take a day, a month, or simply the night to wake up and watch it move beautifully, but baby, you did it. Girl, you beat me clean, because sneaky don't work, not around you. No, not when you're holding the cards. The way your fingers turned me, I knew you'd be good. I just didn't know how good. I mean, even before we met, I knew I'd find you and the beating would be severe. They said avoid it like a plague, like I gotta soil my roots more, but they don't know it's the Carter's hands that keep me grounded. They don't know. We don't live that way. Baby, never gonna. You have been a long time coming, and the clouds have rolled you in slowly, but baby, they rolled you in. Lucky number, mutual friend, shitty plays, dead poets. You were there for all of it. You have been the whole journey, and I ain't got nothing against going home. You are freed from heaven to make us better. The golden egg, you're a choir in red jumpsuits, gold glitter. You're a god, not afraid to walk among saviors, who ride unaware of true grace, kicking up these sad stories, wishing for love and carrying breath. You are an 18-string guitar heart, a cello snapped off the bark by lightning, sparking off roots, dancing out of the river's edge. You walk like a free country, with an affinity for a thick skin. You live in an honest way, truly grateful for their success, humming to the tune of Bye Bye Birdie. Oh me, oh my, oh me, oh my, oh me, oh my, you are Carter extraordinaire. You have, now are, and always will be my reflection of individuality. What it is to ascend and know thyself. Carried out with the sharpest needle on the back of a snowflake, I want you to stab me and stick to me, so I may live with a trail of scratches on my back. A series, a morning chain of this is why we live. And now, I am a temple learning how to stand, a ruin over gold, remembering how to smile from ear to ear, announcing myself, promising you from the bottom of my overly used phone forever, you will never have another lonely holiday. Even now, where the assignment is to live without a destination, I end up with you and the rain. Between us, nothing. Released, carding cotton, beating ourselves for the good. Book 122. On my filthiest days, it's still her. When all I want to do is bite and chew and claw my way into existence, fuck something eyes wide open, wonder what that was and feel good about myself afterwards, it's her. Like all that home is built for no one else but me. When all I want to do is lose myself. When I feel like opening something beautiful, it's her. A body that I would put together in Cosmic Tony's market of, if you can dream it, you can have it. Here's a hammer and nails and some latex, pantyhose, rips, flat irons, curls, hips, waist, everything good and full, seductive, sneaky, subtle, tasty, rough, never ceasing, whispering, clamoring, murmuring, inviting the soul to wander for a spell in abyss of solitude, to lose myself in mazes of inward contemplation. Hands so full of intention that every brush of her palm feels like she's writing a novel on my skin. Skin resembling carefully gathered stardust. A voice whispering, finally. And eyes filled with light and spontaneity. I don't care about anything else. I can melt and crumble. It doesn't matter. I live for her craft, for her siren sounds, for her spell, for the dream, for these moments, for a second or more, for surrendering myself to unconditional intimacy, a moment of psychotic relief, mental reward, electric touch, smashing all self-imposed angst built on foolish fears. What excites me most is she is all I need. She is all I need. That's 122. We're going backwards. The good old days. All right. Book 128. I was thinking that I haven't read you a poem in a while. That writing these are my gift. I don't got to. I get to. I know. Excuse my reutterance. But you must know my love is not a chore. I love you enough to never lie to you. I was thinking that if there are 50 ways to lose your lover, this is probably one of them. Selfish adoration. The withdrawal of your sex. I was thinking about Chekhov, the moon, and his wife, about cheating on your art with your lovers. I was thinking about sleeping with stars. When I was on horseback, I was thinking about meadows of love. A wedding filled with trampolines so everyone had an idea of what it felt like to float. I thought about tethered bones. How much bone would be needed to make an engagement ring, to have an unbreakable band and bond? How many diamonds I would shove into my shaved down forearm for you? I thought how fascinating. Endless love. What happens when a forest meets the rain and toothbrushes spend forever looking at endless landscapes? And love is contagious. Everything is the same book. None is more honest than ours. Crawl to me on bended knee and I'll return the favor. I'll meet you down there. Rise above and I will latch on. Learn, become equipped. Such is lifetimes of learning to love you over and over. I thought about it, and we said yes. Over and over again, we said yes. Uh, 137. I call you beautiful. That's all I have in my repertoire. It is simple. You are not simple. Don't let anyone, especially I, simplify you to beautiful. That's easy, Nena. You weren't meant for that. You kindly behave human. You were meant to burn down the earth and graffiti the sky. I know that, but fuck, you are so damn beautiful. You siren piece of magic, you so damn beautiful it collapses my mouth trying to describe you. But I know. Just a few more. 155. Okay, these next two are her favorites. She put a little note in there when she sent it to me that said, read it like my impersonation of you. You are my majestic down-ass bitch. You are a sorcerer with lilac-painted toes. You are a witch who rides on a pair of Jeffrey Campbell heels. You are the flyest. We simply do our best to grow wings for you. or take you to the coolest, dopest, highest rooftop we can find. Everything you touch belongs in a go-yard trunk. On its way to a monumental museum Gucci great display, I heard that there are men with particles of you in bottles. Tears that taste like pears, sweet like thyme, and fingerprint reminiscence that smells like life. I heard you hold nothing back. I heard your days are fresh. I heard you're so dope your mind can't keep up. You're pulling it out piece by piece. That what once seemed hard is now a warm-up. What you bleed reminds us it's okay. Because written all over your cosmic body is moons and moons and moons and moons. And you are a galaxy of moons. You are malo. Now malo means bad. Not bad as in bad, but bad as in good. And baby, you so bad, baby, it's good. And this is her second favorite. I'm no scientist or nothing like that, but damn, girl, you are just such a perfect arrangement of atoms and molecules and all those little things that make life as we know it do what we do. And it's easy. No sweat off your back. Easy. What I'm trying to say is gracias for your perfect construction of all those little things. I'm gonna do two more. Long after you've touched me, the way you handled me, have played with my hair and stroked my back and let your hands wander. Long after your grasp, resting on my hip or my thigh or wrapped around me and simply breathing, eyelashes tickling my neck as you bury your face here and here, as you find all available space, body pressed into mine. Long after, I lie in bed naked. I feel your skin and the way your fingers leave tingling traces of heat long after you've gone. That's 205. This is called Death by Cuddles. She's a big cuddler. I get it. Stay strong. Smells appealing. Looks inviting. But I know if I get in that bed, I will never get out again. Not with those hands, not with that skin, not with those sheets. A siren and a temptress, the bed, her song, the pillow, her cry. Just a single nail across my back and there is no fight left. No way, not now, not ever. Breathe, Chris, breathe. I know. Let us live to love and fight and cuddle another day. I guess this will be the last. Oh no. How to describe the things I'd like to do to you? I'd like to do a lot of things. They involve touching you. My hands on your body, most specifically your back. Yeah, I want to find that spot where my hand and your back are one, not an inch of air. I want to pull you in with that hand. Hold your head firmly and gently with both hands and look at your eyes and your lips. Eyes, lips, eyes. My future looks better in your eyes, and the air to breathe all of a sudden makes sense. All night, a million things going right. I get it. I would start there. Thanks, Joe. That was 3:30. That's it.
You are a very lucky woman.
Oh yeah, everyone say hi to Eden.
Hi, Eden. You are a very lucky woman, and it's like perfect going into Valentine's Day. I didn't even think about it, but it was. You finished?
Yeah, I'm finished.
Are you sure?
Yeah, y'all want a limerick?
Going.
What did he write today?
What's the limerick I wrote today?
Yeah.
It's about a fairy. Limericks are fun. Number 15. We're doing the night fairy everywhere, including down by the prairie. It's like a little piece of cloud. It's wild and proud. Oh, me, it's fine. I think I'm going to need more than a couple Hail Marys. It's my limerick today. I have one poem that's not to Eden, because I do that.
Turn the camera off.
Turn the camera off.
Why? Who's this one for?
It's for you. It is. It says, "Oh, you, the maker, the air, the blower, the dust, you, the creator and the destroyer, you who hold tight and freely unravel, whose sons and daughters dance among birds, who dance among the dead, dance on burning ground, you lie. You empty lie, empty, you, God, goddesses, lords, saviors, deities, everything. And therefore, I've brought you candy. I will play in your light. I will pick your flowers and bring them back to you. You are the speckle of shade in sunlight, the gift that hurts. And therefore, I have brought you my heart, this heart that is now your bloom, your essence, so that you may dance among the ashes, dance among the children at play, dance among the flowers. You may dance, and I will dance with you." That's it.
Very cool.
Oh, cool. Do I need? You have 11 of these?
Yeah, does anybody have?
Eden?
Yes. Okay, does anybody have a poem?
What was it like? I don't know.
How many
Yeah,
poems- how many
it's
poems
pretty
do you
dark.
have now?
I got 5.
All right, we need 6 poems, people. We have 6
I got 4 actually.
The cat ate them.
Anybody want to say any more? Do you want to get them back to Christopher? Yeah. Yeah, because the whiskey caressing was not enough, Amanda. Jeez.
Thank you.
He what? I know. Well, usually the hosts don't read a poem. You
can't read?
Zip through them because we want to make sure that everybody, all of our guests read a poem.
Got him?
You want to read a poem, Johnny?
There's one poem wandering somewhere.
Yeah.
We need one more.
One more poem.
One more.
It's sitting around.
One more poem. One more poem.
Is that Amanda? Is that the poem?
Is there a poem? No, that's just it. Sure.
We've got thieves in our midst.
Oh, that sounds like a poem. Are you sure? You
I'm-
only have 10?
Pretty positive.
Damn it.
Here, want to help count?
Yeah, count it up.
Alright, 1.
All right. Now, okay. Now, I'm sorry, I wanted to thank Christopher. Now I feel like I need to apologize.
No,
to
they're
him
in
because he
here.
lost
I'm not
the
worried.
poem, so-
I'm not worried. I took pictures of everything,
So,
but they're in here.
I know, but.
If someone really needs
We've
it,
got
they
10.
deserve it. You got.
Yeah.
All right, who stuffed it in their pocket?
We confirmed.
Which jealous woman on stage?
Which man has taken it home how to learn to write?
Right.
Could be a man, could be a
Okay.
man. Wait, I
I
gotta
hope
check my
every
pockets, man.
I hope every
Don't trust
man
this
here
guy.
was taking notes while Christopher was
No.
reading those poems.
Yodeling?
I
And
take objection, honey, because I brought you here for this very purpose, and you act like it's unintended.
okay,
This
and
was
you're
your
the
gift.
only
It's like
person
you're
who
a
got
poet.
slapped with his feet.
Anyway, it doesn't have to be about me. I just like to hear a poem.
Talk to them. All I have is a book of Burns. Nobody wants Burns.
Oh, read some Burns. All right. Well, first of all, can we? I'm gonna.
Close it out.
Okay. Every
Thank
Carolyn?
you.
Yes. Okay, the Poison Dwarf Sisters, as Johnny calls us, would like to thank everybody. Okay, Christopher. It was amazing. I know it doesn't look like we're standing, but we are. If we could stand taller, we could. Thank you, and we're totally in awe.
Thanks for the opportunity. Yeah.
Oh my God! All right, Eden, I wish you were here. Is this on? Is this on? Do I sound like Elmer? Is it on? Is it on?
It's on now.
Eden, thanks for being the inspiration for so much amazing work. We'll find that other poem. We'll make it back to you. The lost poem. It's going to be the lost poem. Thank you, everybody, for sharing your work, your bearing your soul. Neil, we're back. I'm so happy you're back. Judy, we're so happy you're back. And please all come again and join us.
Kim.
Poems tonight. Some
Kim.
great.
What's the next event?
Well,
You need a
February.
lead. You were grasping for a branch.
No,
We have our February.
I was handing it off to Caroline, except I can't remember the date. No, we're not doing it in February.
Thought we were doing February.
Well, I know. I
Future
forgot.
weeks.
Comedy routine?
All right,
Who's
to
on
be
first?
announced.
Yeah,
Yes.
right?
Forgive our fumbling publicly. So, what Caroline was asking about is occasionally we have what we call the Whiskey and Poetry Traveling Salon, and that takes place in an off-site venue. We don't have guest reading, but we have 3 poets, and of course we have whiskey because that's what we do. So we've had it at Trax, we've had it at 3 clubs, we've had it at 7 Grand. We were trying to set up something for February with some of our
Caroline and I-
naughtier poets.
Carolyn and I both thought this was happening. This is news to us that it's not moved.
Well, I haven't heard
We
back
just
from.
Carolyn and I wonder what you do.
It hasn't been arranged.
Well, no, this is one of our poets who does erotic poetry. We thought
Yes.
it'd be so perfect for Valentine's Day to do an erotic February thing.
Yes, well, but if not, we'll be here again in March. And, but I didn't want to, I always spring in January, I always announce our date, and then John goes, what the fuck? I didn't know about this.
I'm
So,
in Canada.
I know, you're all of March?
No,
Oh.
but if you don't tell me soon, I'll be in Canada.
All right, okay. Well,
He's
do you know-
available for Valentine's Day.
Is that,
Perfect way to
Amanda,
spend
is that
it.
if he doesn't read a poem
No, I
tonight?
mean, that's a perfect way to spend it.
I don't know. Some of these poets Kim has in mind are not my.
No, Amanda, we talked about earlier, Johnny literally said, if we do it on Valentine's Day, I think he said you would kill him,
No,
so.
he's free to do it on Valentine's Day.
No, we're not gonna do it on Valentine's Day. Anyway, March is our next, we do it every other month. It should be sometime in March. We'll coordinate with Johnny's schedule, Johnny's traveling schedule.
You're fumbling about in front of our audience. Like, we
To
don't
be announced. So meanwhile, we have coffee and dessert, and if everyone wants to take a break, and we can always continue reading.
Yes, and what we find is, goddamn lost poem, I'm like really upset about
And
it.
anyone who wants to carry a bottle of whiskey downstairs.
Take a bolt with me then?
No, easy. There's no carrying
It's
whiskey
just the
downstairs.
carrying it, then it's handed back to Johnny.
There's no whiskey